Roq.ad, and you guys are actually going to learn about three things. Number one, my company. Number two, obviously the product, as Gabriel mentioned, we need to improvise a bit. And number three, our hiring strategy. So, we started out in 2014. We're based here in Berlin. It's 16 of us now, mainly engineers, product people, data scientists, math people, 6 nationalities. We have some 50 clients already, and we have been going for about half a year now. So we launched our product in January of this year. What do we do? Here at the left or at the right, you see our market. We're connected which are mobile exchanges and desktop exchanges and mobile data providers and desktop data providers and geolocation data providers. We're collecting all that information, and then we're building what we call a marketing graph. So we are matching all the devices of one person to a specific person. Okay, we're not having too much luck here today with the tech setup. So can you hear me better now? All right, so we are matching all the devices we see of one person to that unique person, and then we're matching individual people to households. What's the outcome? We have a pretty good overview about what a person actually does, where he lives, where he moves, what his purchase pattern is, what his preferences are, which websites he visits, which apps he downloads. Pretty much he's pretty transparent to us. Who knows what RTB is? All right, I spent 1 minute on RTB. RTB is real-time bidding. It's the way advertising is sold in 2015. So the moment you open a website or a mobile app, you are then auctioned off. Sounds pretty scary, but that's the way it is. So if you would pull out your telephone here, if I would do it now, then the information that I'm male, that I'm 41, that I'm here in Papel Allee 79, that I have an iPhone 6, that I have a Vodafone contract, and that I'm a sports lover, and that I like Hamburger Sportverein, and that I'm living in a household with one child, and that we have one car. All that information is pretty much available, and it's sent to all the advertisers, and the advertisers can then decide based on this profile information how valuable they think it would be to show an ad to me. So for the sake of this example, it's sent to Audi, Volkswagen, Vodafone, Deutsche Telekom, and they run a bidding algorithm, and within about 100 milliseconds they have to decide which ad they want to show. So that's how it works. That's how an ad actually shows up on your smartphone or on your tablet or on your PC. So RTB is high throughput. It's about 500,000 QPS per second just here in Europe. It's a low latency, so within about 100 milliseconds all this auctioning needs to happen. It's big data, so we have about 50 billion ads delivered each day. And that equals about 465 terabytes of data that needs to move between about 100 partners in the ecosystem that are making sure that those 50 billion ads actually show up on all our smartphones, tablets, and laptops today. What do we do in this part of the ecosystem? We have developed the technology I introed in the beginning. So right now we are seeing around 7 million devices here in Germany. How do we do it? It's a mix between what we call probabilistic and deterministic approach. A probabilistic approach means we have developed a set of algorithms and machine learning approaches, and we are looking at the huge amounts of data we are seeing each day, and we are trying to identify patterns in that data. This enables us to then actually recognize a device over time, match multiple devices to one person, match multiple persons to one household, and create what we call the marketing graph. In addition, we do deterministic matching. That's what the big guys, Google, Facebook, and also Tagesspiegel could be doing. So wherever you actually log in and self-authenticate yourself, on a Monday with your smartphone, on a Tuesday with your tablet, and on a Wednesday with your laptop, you are then giving away your identity and the devices you are using to the provider, Google, Facebook, Tagesspiegel, if they do have a login. And so we are combining those two approaches, deterministic and probabilistic, and through that are able to match devices to users. This is how a query to our API looks like, and you see what the API actually sends back. So it sends back, is it a smartphone or a desktop device or a tablet device, and it sends back a probability. So this is what our partners are integrating against and are using when they're doing business with us. I showed you a number, 6.65 million a second ago. So here from our real-time dashboard pulled today, so this is about 7 million devices that we are tracking right now, and here you have a 30-day window from yesterday, 30 days back. This is the probabilistic data we're seeing in the last 30 days. This is the deterministic data we are seeing over the last 30 days. This is the maximum QPS per second we are seeing on the system. I would have liked to show it to you in real time, but I guess I have to come back and do that next time. Any questions?
What opt-out mechanisms have you put in place for people who don't like the idea of being tracked this way?
We are certified by the e-privacy seal, which is the market leader here in Germany and in Europe for privacy certification. It's like a TÜV Siegel, and they require that our entire system, all our processes, everything is 110% PII and data protection compliant. So at the moment you can sign out on our website, and there's a number of industry-wide standards which we support. So you can either sign out on our website, which then links you to a couple of those industry organizations, which are either run here in Europe or in the US, which the entire AdTech industry actually follows and applies. So that's one option. But we want to take it to the next level, and by September we will roll out a system which actually shows a little icon in each banner that you see on your smartphone, on your tablet, on your laptop. And if you click onto this icon in the banner, it tells you if the ad that you are seeing is based on advanced targeting and profile information, and it gives you the option to click there and opt out. More questions back there?
What sort of KPI, what sort of data does your partner use to track the efficiency or the accuracy of your data?
I'm not sure I fully understood the question. Was it about the accuracy?
Yeah, the accuracy of your data. How does your partners, how do they track that?
Well, short answer, accuracy is actually not the right measure. Even our solution, which is by no means the world class so far, has a 95% accuracy. You need to look at precision recall and F1, three other statistic parameters that actually tell you a lot more about the robustness and the advancedness of your your solution. Sorry, guys, that was my time. I guess my 10 minutes are almost up, but I'd love to take one more question, if that's okay.
Hi, I'm Judith. Why do you track people, not devices?
Well, we are of the very firm opinion that if you want to do marketing that is relevant, you need to break up the silos which exist today, and you need to look at the people behind the devices. So for someone who wants to run advanced advertising, it's actually the person who's making a purchase decision that is relevant, or the people that are living in the household that are taking a purchase decision, which car to buy, which house to buy, which vacation to book, or which sofa to buy. And that's in today's world not possible. That's why a lot of the ads you see, display ads, rich media ads, video ads, are quite spammy. And because you're seeing the same ad on your smartphone, on your tablet, on your laptop, maybe 3 times a day, which is the total spam for you and budget wasted for the advertiser.
And you say do this by merging the data.
I didn't catch that.
You say you do this by merging the data?
By merging the devices to a person. So we can, for example, limit the number of ads that we show to a specific person across all his devices to one in any time window, usually 24 hours. So if you really hate Zalando advertising, then if Zalando would advertise with us, we could ensure that you only see it once per day and not maybe 3 or 5 or 20 times per day.
Cool, give him a hand. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.